There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Mets. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jacob deGrom will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, knows how to win. And that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Tim LaCastro is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
1 ball, to 1-2 now. High pop-up. And there's the first out. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, the defense better be on its toes today because this lineup likes to put the ball in play. A lot of guys from 1 through 9, good barrel awareness, put the ball in play, pass the baton to the next guy, keep the defense on their toes.
So now to the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. So take a look at it. It's too low. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
On the ground, softly towards second. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time. But hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Okay, one more look at it here. Is there enough evidence to overturn this call? I think there is. Looks to me like the ball beat him to first. I think this is a good challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Into the box, David Peralta. Fouled off. Bill entered play down at an even 240 for the year. 3 homers, 9 driven in. Gets the fastball by him here. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
And now here is Ketel Marte. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Peralta is off at first with 2 away. Fouled away. Right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Sometimes this game doesn't make sense right there. He's out on his front side, his butt's in the dugout, and he's still able to roll it through for a knock. Pitcher has to be frustrated.
Stepping in now, Christian Walker, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. One ball and one strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Two men are on with two men out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Madison Bumgarner gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, he may not be the pitcher he was early in his career when he threw in the mid-90s, but he can still get people out. He'll sink the fastball now. He'll throw a curveball and a changeup. He may not be the power guy that he once was, but Matt, I'll tell you what he does. He has a big heart, and he finds a way to get through games. He's still a guy that can eat up a ton of innings.
Khalil Lee is at the plate as he watches ball one. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction.
2-0 count, the pitch. And it's fouled away.
今のはボールかな。いや、入ってるかな。微妙なとこですね。これはボール。
JD Davis waits on deck. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
JD Davis the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Batting average down in the low 210s. 4 home runs and 6 RBIs. Bumgarner removed to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 1-0. Rounded back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and they get them both. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, talking to the coaches, I think they're a little worried about the production they're getting out of the 5-hole. Last month, he turned in less than 20 hits. He's just been real inconsistent. That's not terrible, but it's not good either. And he's the guy that they need to be productive. I'm looking for a bounce back here.
Ready now is James McCann. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 to the Mets catcher. Left side. Oh, what a play! The throw in time. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. And inning in the books, no score on the show. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cole Calhoun stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
ズバッと決まりましたね。
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Out in front of it, strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. McCann is after it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
The catcher.
So now into the box is Carson Kelly, trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey. Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled away. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Lee will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here is Luis Guillorme. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First offering. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. The 1-1. And it's fouled away.
左ピッチャーやけど左バッターが多いっていう。
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peralta's under it. 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at David Peralta. Bazooka arm in the outfield. Obviously, he was originally signed as a pitcher. Didn't work out. Reset the battery and came back as a big league outfielder. Impressive.
So here's Pete Alonso. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. And there's that sea of orange that's become such a common sight here at Citi Field. Those are die-hard Mets fans, and they're not shy about it.
Yeah, Matt, they really do an awesome job rallying the Mets and getting more fans bought into the whole movement. But one of the things I love most about the group is how well they travel. You see cheering.
Hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone.
トマトが浮き上がる。
So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Into the box now, Jonathan VR. And he fouls this one off. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. Right over the top with that curveball. It's 0-2. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Ready with the 0-2.
Pull, that's inside.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Struck him out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
At the plate, Jose Martinez. As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's been good. 6 for 9. He's taken him deep once. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Conforto behind the ball and 2 strikes. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. We played two. It's 1-0 Mets. So here now is the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Madison Bumgarner becomes the first out of the inning. So the next to bat will be Tim LeCastro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. This is foul right side.
27度。
Bases are empty, one man out. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
お、1点目。ホームラン打ちましたよ。
Just hung in there on that one. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Still even at 2-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one.
粘ります。粘る男。
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Geraldo Perdomo. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off.
よう粘りますな。
Nope.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count
外れ
now.
ましたな。
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Conforto gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They still trail 1-0.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Coming into the day, they are up near the top of the league in home run production, so it's certainly safe to say they're a fun bunch to watch swing the bats. When asked about their success with the long ball, one player told me, "Yeah, home runs are fun and they can change a whole game. So when we get a pitch we can do damage on, you better believe we're looking to launch." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading up for the Mets,
Now at the plate, Jacob
pitcher.
deGrom.
Jacob DeGrom.
First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
残念。
Next to dig in, Khalil Lee. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. The pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Popped him up.
いや、あっちゃ上げた。
Kelly shading to his right. 2 down.
Now batting, third base.
2 down, no one on base. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis.
Nope.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at
Count
ball
1-0.
1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So now to the plate, David Peralta, as we begin the top of the 4th.
筋肉痛が治らん。
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. That's
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Softly hit toward the hole. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Next to hit, Ketel Marte. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Lee is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Christian Walker is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
完璧でしたね。
So a solo shot down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Diamondbacks strike here to make it a 1-1 ball game.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Now back, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. One for the Diamondbacks, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, James McCann. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a full count for James McCann. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Luis Guillorme. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he's safe.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. One 0 count. Here it is. And swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In the air out to straightaway left. Peralta is under it, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The right fielder, number 16, Jose Martinez.
So first and second with 1 down. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit in the air to right field. Back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
1-1 the count. One and one. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Hit in the air to shallow center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
Now back, the pitcher.
詰まりながらもセンターまで。
Into the box, Jacob deGrom. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Now the 1-0.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Mets 3 and the D-backs 1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Now here's the first offering.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 is in off the plate.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Helpful.
Carson Kelly waits on deck. Payoff pitch home. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Yes.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Standing in now, Carson Kelly.
ケンタさんこんばんは。
As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases.
2日連
This
続
will kick up against the
深夜
wall
メディア。
now. And he'll pull into second with one away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they can get on. Gotta take it one good at bat at a time.
Madison Bumgarner comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. 1-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who likes to work a big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
To the plate now, Tim LaCastro, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. No hits to this point.
NEXUS 用のヘッドセット壊れて持ってるからね。あれも買いたいんですけど、入手困難で。
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Ball that's outside.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. One left for Arizona. Score holds. It's 3-1.
2点差になっとる。また打ちましたよ。
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in the rookie outfielder, Khalil Lee.
ぼったくり価格のヘッドセットは買いたくないんで。
First pitch of the AB on its way. A ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Now the 2-0 home. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts. 2 strikes, 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
At the plate now, J.D. Davis. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw at the second base.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5.
さすが足速い。
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. High in the air into shallow left center. Perdomo has a play. Makes the play, one away.
The catcher, number 33.
Next for the Mets, James McCann. He set and the pitch.
さすがにでも5時前からちょっとは寝ましたけど、完全にゼロ睡眠ってわけにはね、なかなかいかんから。
Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Now a spin and a throwback to second. Dive, but he's back.
ベースカバー遅れてましたね。メッシ
At the plate, Luis Guillorme fouled off.
メッシ
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
リオネル・メッシ
0-1, here's the pitch. Went after the high one there, a swing and a miss.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2 count and the pitch. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets strand one as the lead remains 3-1. Stepping up is Geraldo Perdomo. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Struck him out, and it becomes the 9th strikeout
さすがに
victim
よう
thus
取り
far.
ますな。本物は終わったらまだやってるってことかな。リアルメジャー終わりましたよ。あとはね、ワイルドカードとかディビジョンシリーズとか始まりますけど、
Into the box now, David
め
Peralta.
っちゃやっぱ
As he'll take a called strike here on a
買い
borderline
ますよ
pitch
ね、
at
この
strike
ピッチ
one.
ャー。
He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
球がまた速いんですよね。
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
メジャー愛ないな。ヤンキース頑張ってて、レッドソックスとね、ワイルドカードですから。
So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
A ball and a strike now. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. 2-1.
でもワイルド
What
カ
we're
ー
seeing
ド
here is a
一
guy
発
getting
勝
pitched
負
to
ですからね。
very carefully. It
負
doesn't
けた
matter
ら終
that
わり
there's
です
2
からね。
outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's
あれが
standing
き
in the
つい
batter's
ですよね。
box.
勝ったら勝ったでいいんですけど、負けたらほんまに終わってまいります
Swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And a barehanded pickup. It's there, and he's out. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They still trail it here 3-1. Chris Davinsky enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks. Number 32, Chris Davinsky.
Now to the plate, Pete Alonso. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Fouled away. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's fouled away.
粘ります。
And it's up to a 3-2 full
これは
count
ボー
now.
ルでしたな。
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Calhoun moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jonathan VR. First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. That's inside. 2-0. Davinsky, a previous member of the Houston Astros, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Peralta is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. So next to hit is Jose Martinez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Mets, and it's still 3-1.
かなり外れましたね。
Christian Walker back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit
これ
earlier.
また完璧に持ってかれましたからね。看板に当たりましたからね。さあ変えましょうか。
Jacob Barnes is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 40, Jacob Barnes.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
ああ、えらいなんか続いてます。
Here's the 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez is there, 1 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Calhoun.
Stepping in once again is Cole Calhoun. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he fouls this one off. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
まあなかなか審判もね。
3-2 pitch.
性的な。
Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Carson Kelly is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. In his career against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Called a strike there, 2-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
As Dribble Cabrera is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
真ん中やばい。
That fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hmm? この後もう1試合あるなら夜食を作ろうかと思って。ああ、夜食タイム。
The 1-2. Ball 2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Trying to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over.
若干処理をし
Big
て
time
ます。
strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this. Ryan Buchter will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
どうしましょうかね。
Last half of the 7th here, and up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First pitch coming, here it is.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way.
わお、入った。
A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the Mets open things up here. It's now 4-1.
Oh man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
あれでもめっちゃ打ちにくいですね。誰にしましょうか。 この試合で締めますか。まあでも今、8回でした。
Albert Almora will grab a bat and hit for the
8回、
pitcher.
7回や。7回。このペースやったら、2時には終わると思う。
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
2時に終わるんやったら、もう1試合。次でもやるとしても、ホワイトソックス戦ですけどね。
Fouled off.
ここからリアルに追いつくまでノンストップ。
Pause and the 0-2. A half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Khalil Lee is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Fouled away.
ということは、あれですよね。スイッチですよね。
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Whoa, that's down.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Francisco Lindor will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 12, Francisco Lindor.
Now here's the first offering. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
これって専用のあれになっとるからね。それがあれですよね。
And it's fouled away.
万能のヘッドセットじゃないんで。
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 4-1 Mets lead. Francisco Lindor is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 12, Francisco Lindor.
Trevor May has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim LaCastro, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
そこまではいかんと思いますけど。 時間が時間やったね。昨日もでも終わりの方ちょっと嘘ついてましたからね。昨日もあれでしょ、3時回ってましたよね。ああ、そうなんですか。
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
ちょっとコメントでね、やる感じになると思うんですけど。
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike two swinging. And he fouls this one off.
ヘッドセットがないんでね。
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With a 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Hit to short, right to him. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
ヘッドセットね、値段が手頃の割に性能が良くて、あれ欲しいんですけどね、売ってないんですよね。
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this set.
だいぶ前に上司に
Ready
言っ
with the
てたん
first
ですけ
pitch.
ど、
Here it comes. He'll start
あ
him
の
here
時
with a
まだ
changeup,
買わ
but
ん
it's
でいい
taken
か
for
とか言って、
ball 1.
Gotta find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
That's by him for strike 1.
前行ったら、まさか売り切れとった。
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and that will end up a foul ball. One out, nobody on.
チーズ牛丼食べたい。食べたことない。
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Up next for Arizona, David Peralta, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
When the pitcher on the mound's established in this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 to count now.
人によったらあれですね、5手に入ったら4手放す人もいるみたいで。
2 away and the base is empty. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
でも4は4でなんか持っときたいですね。
Again, he sends it out of play.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail it 4-1.
ああ、使い分けしてはるんですね。
Yohan Lopez
なるほど。
is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50.
5にね、全部移行してもいいんですけど、データの保存の問題が出てくるからね、あれだけなんですよ。
Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
かといってね、元々の SSD がね、600ちょいしか入ってないですよ、あれね。
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
あー、スイッチのあれね。あれ、今週でしたっけ、あれ。発売が。
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
あれもでももう、なかなか入手困難ちゃうんか。まあ、性能はそんな変わらんらしいですけど、まあ、画面がでかくなって、綺麗に映るっていうね。あとあれでしょ、なんか有線で直接差し込めるらしいですね。なかなかきついと思いますよ。
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning.
4K 対応の打席ないって言ってるんですけど、完全に任天堂否定してますからね。結構噂でね、4K 対応の本体出すんちゃうかとか言われてましたけど。
Stepping in now, Luis Guillorme, as he would look at a first pitch
その
fastball
予
for
定は
ball
全く
1.
ないですけ
He's
どね。
working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder, and this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
そうですね、値段が上がってね、買うのが大変になってきましたね。まあ今ぐらいがちょうど値段的にみたいな。
Lifetime in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
あれ、未だに本体売れてますもんね、任天堂。すごいっすね。
0-1 count and the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
ああ、それはね、寝転がってできますからね。
Standing in now, Jonathan GIAR. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
意外と無線でも
Fastball called
ここ
strike
まで
1 and
ね、
2.
やりにくいってない。
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mets leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. plate, here is Ketel Marte. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Edwin Diaz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And now the first pitch.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Digging in next, Christian Walker flew out last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Next up is Cole Calhoun. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The New York Mets took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jacob DeGrom earns win number 4 on the season. Edwin Diaz wraps it up for the save, his 6th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
来月の COD とかですか。今月は分からんね。急になんか出たりとか、そんなんもあるんで、全く分からん。新作もおもろいです。新作はちょこちょこやってますけどね。2位に上がりましたね。確かにね。初期に新作はでもおすすめですよ。うわぁ、すごいですね。11年はない。わお、ヤンキースも結構離れてますね。 あ、それ。強いです。他のチームでやってたらなんかオリオールズが首位になっているのがありましたけど、あれはびっくりしましたね。まさかオリオールズが首位。ああ、了解。さあ、とりあえず終わりましょうか。寝落ち村か。寝んようにしますわ。まあ、ちょこちょここう打ち込んどったら、それはないと思うんですけど。さあ、では。はははは。リフレクタームでもそろそろ寝る時間でした。さあ、では。